Hello and welcome to Sassi Talks. I am today at State of Change. It is a transformation studio in the heart of London, and it is underground. We're underneath a train station, so you may hear your train go by. Sure. But there's something very specific about being in an underground space for the concept of State of Change. And I'm joined by the founder and owner, Davide Nuzzo, who talks about sitting in your vision, whatever that vision is. And the space is not designed only for the body, but it's also designed for transforming the mind. And it's all connected in the way that Davide delivers his training programs. Davide, thank you for being on the program today.
Thank you to be here. Yeah.
Please explain to us why we're here underground for a start, because I keep hearing those trains and I'm not going to get distracted by
Because it's underground. Because like this, we don't have anything around.
Okay.
So this for 1 hour a day, when you're coming and training here, just focus on yourself without nothing happening. You're maximizing the benefit of the fact while you walk inside the gym, which is your health, your mind status.
It's almost like a seed underground. It's quietly doing its thing.
Exactly.
And then it
to
shoots.
Keep focus as much as you can, of course. I think it's fun. I found it quite relaxing in some way, even if you're coming obviously to challenge yourself physically. But the fact that you don't have much movement, and is the huge gym with a lot of people around, when you are just by yourself, your personal trainer, you're working hard just for 1 hour, focusing on yourself, your goals, and improving your life anyway. That's the train.
And staying focused and not being distracted.
Just being distracted from external third parties. Yes.
Davide, what is the connection between physical health and mental health? Why are you combining the two?
Well, it's notorious that physical health and mental health work together. I think it's really going to the way you perceive your worth as a person, how much you love yourself. We know that we have one set of body, and if you want to live a long life, good life, you have to look after it. So, how much you worth for yourself? How good do you want to live? What would you do for it? You have to move. You have to look after your nutrition. You have to do everything is possible and reach every single asset will help you to have a better life, which is in a place like this, obviously, is a training space when you can improve your physicality, creating a better version of yourself, which is gonna feel stronger, it's gonna be more confident in front of other people, which is gonna be more proactive, because not self-conscious anymore, because full of energy, help to provide good, better living outside and helping the future society actually be better anyway.
I mean, mental health is obviously so topical at the moment, and a lot of people are suffering in so many different ways that they may not even realize themselves. How can physical exercise impact positively on our mental health?
It's just really easy to understand. If you have the self-love to come inside the gym and work around your body, you're doing already something quite good for your mental health, because it's your brain that is going to have to bring you here and accept the fact that you have to work hard for 1 hour to make yourself better. Obviously, the little sense of achievement after that hour training, when you sweat and you say, okay, I did it. I went there. I feel, I'm so exhausted, but I feel good at the end. On a long way, it's going to make little changes that are going to bring you to have a better quality life and everything else you do outside. The more you fit, the easier life is anyway. Outside.
It sounds good though, doesn't it? I mean, having a goal and working towards it, but most people will wake up in the morning and they won't want to continue with that goal, or they won't be motivated to see it through. It happens all the time in so many different ways, whether it's trying to lose weight. What is it? How is one able to position themselves to maintain that goal and work towards it?
The same point. You always have to remember when you're coming from a belief. I believe everyone needs a purpose, a goal, something to achieve. As Warren Buffett once says, if you don't know why you're waking up in the morning, you better stay home. And that will help you, obviously, to push yourself a little bit more. Is we live in a really lazy society. We have a little bit too much today. And if we're going back in time, 60 million years, to a caveman, he was running really fast in the morning for find food and escape from predators. And was eating healthy things, because that was quite clean at the moment there. And was keeping moving all the time, and it's developed until now. Now actually instead we're going down because we are too slow. So when I say we should remember where we come from, it's even related to that. The human being body is good, it's really good. You just need a little bit of maintenance, and then it's going from your head to your body. So that energy to remember why we're here, which is for the future. Keep going forward, be proactive, contribute to the future will remarkably be important for every single each one of us after the last pandemic we've been going through. Now we know a little bit more, that's why I work in this space, try to make a better people.
So what do you do differently? I mean, we're going to go around on some of these bits of equipment in a little while. What do you do differently to maintain that connection with the mind and the body?
Just pushing people to work hard on themselves. I've opened this place as an aesthetic place because we do live in an always more visual society nowadays. It's just a bit of a catch. It's a bit of a trick. I'm calling people in because they want to look better. At the same time, I make them more confident because they look better. For look better, you're gonna have to start a journey which is regarding training and eating in the right way. It's the only way to look better, make yourself better. So with the trick to get them here for make them look good, I make a better society anyway. Makes sense?
It does indeed. It does indeed. What about achieving, talent? When we listen to some of the athletes, famous athletes, Michael Jordan has spoken about it, Tyson Fury has spoken about it, that it's not just down to talent, but hard work as well.
There is this whole tale about genetic and talent around everything. Of course, you must have a passion for things. You must find, that's why I'm saying to everybody, it's not just bodybuilding, or there is so many sports actually. You want to do a transformation, you want to transform your body, you have a better life actually, which is regarding to movement. Find something that you like, a discipline that you like. Look after your nutrition, you will have results. And it's not depending from your genetic, or if you have a talent for it. Because if you like something, you can actually build up your skills and keep working, still going in the same way, hard work. You keep working on yourself, result will come. If you really believe in something, if you keep working day in and out, pushing your shower non-stop, it might not going to take a year, it might not going to take 2, it might going to take 5, but if you really believe, then you can make the difference. Just keep going, keep trying.
What about no pain, no gain? Believe in that?
Funny story. Nice statement, sounds good. Is related to, I really believe is really related on a psychological thing as well. We're still talking about mental health probably. The human being body and the human being brain actually are not designed for uncomfortable position, for uncomfortable situation. And training is hard. Training is really hard if you want to have results. So it's really uncomfortable. But in life in general, actually, if you think about success, reaching your goal, and comfort zone, they go in a different way. So you know then you have to push yourself. The majority of the time when you want to achieve something, you have to do what you don't want. It's the only way. We went to uni, we had to study. Oh my God, for have the degree. Now we have the degree. You want a better body, you have to train, you have to stay on the diet, then you're going to have a body. Let's remember, then, work for something, it can be a temporary, hard, uncomfortable situation. But when you achieve your goal, maintenance is a completely different thing. So, it's just going to give you that extra motivation to do even a little bit better. Instead of change, keep going.
Yeah, it's almost like finding something else, isn't it? I mean, I trained as an athlete. I was a basketball player for my county. I was going for my black belt in karate at the age of 18. But you reach these goals, but then it's maintaining it. What do you do to stay there and to keep? Do you change your goal?
You remember why you start, why you keep going. That's it. How is life? Every single time you stop, you're retiring. So you're satisfied. Satisfaction is psychological retirement. You're done.
That.
You finish. So what's the point? Ambitious are forever. You have to be an ambitious self forever. That's why this society doesn't work in the right way. That's why I work in this place. Because we want ambitious people. Then it's coming in. They come into me, they show me a photo and say, David, manifest it. And we're working together towards, and we get it. It takes time and take uncomfortable time together for making real comfortable results, which are going to motivate you to be even better.
You know, this is a fantastic space, but not everybody can come to a place like this and have a personal trainer. So what can one do on a daily basis to begin that process of change for
Look,
themselves?
I spoke about it just recently on one of my social media, and we all have a passion in life for something or such. Find something that you like to do. Yeah? Fitness is related to movement. The human being have to move. Okay? Or shutting down. That's a reality. We don't want to die younger. We want to live a long life, full of everything, and have fun and move properly and be able to do things. Play with your kids without having a heart attack. Ride your bike, go to swim. Go to hiking in a beautiful mountain and look around, beauty of the world. I don't know, many things. You can do it if you are fit enough to have a good return from it. Obviously, for be fit enough, you gotta move. Movement again. How many disciplines and sport we know? Just find, guys, the sport that you like and try. And keep trying.
It's interesting that you say about staying with movement, because I suffered with long COVID. This year, and it's one of my motivations for this, because I was advised to not move too much to aid the recovery process, but it gets to a point.
We don't want to go there.
It gets to a point where actually not moving is also contributing to the problem. And one of my specialists said, just start moving, and that really has been the catalyst for my healing process.
I've done tons of session online in the last couple of years because of COVID. I think COVID has been in some way a very good wake-up for everyone. Now we know we need to eat a little bit better, we need to move a little bit more, maybe wash our hands a little bit often.
And of course we did that before the interview.
We had COVID has been a plague for the society in the last 2 years, not just for life, but economically, it's just scrambled the full planet in a really negative way. And we know which one are the solution, which I just advocated, which is move a little bit more, eat a little bit better. It's just basic, and it seems so strange and it's so frustrating thing that how we don't know. We do know. So what can we do about it?
We spend so much time on social media today, though. That's half of the problem as well. What is it, 2 hours a day on average people are spending online?
Yes. So this is something I was talking recently about it as well. It's 1 hour training a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more than enough. I think it's sufficient, yeah. You're doing your steps anyway. But 1 hour a day inside the lab for have a better life, which is just half of the time you're spending on Instagram.
Can it be less? Can we do less than an hour? What if we haven't got an hour?
Depends.
That takes some motivation, a full hour, if you're going from zero.
But what's the problem, actually, for what we have understood after COVID, which is related to fitness? We need to be fittest, because if you're not fit enough, you're going out there, you die nowadays. It's crazy. 1 hour for yourself, for be stronger, to go through everything in life. I think, what's the difficulty in working for yourself, for your health, for a long life? I think it's really easy. I think it shouldn't be a problem for anyone to try to find an hour, put down your telephone, we're doing the selfie at the end. Now we work. That's it. we have better people around who can help us to have
You could do the social media on the
as well. Yeah, of
on
course.
the treadmill, right? On the bike.
Yeah. There is people that like cardio, there is people that like running, there's people like play football and skateboards and bodybuilding. It's many disciplines. I told you the secret is only in find something that you like to do, which is going to help you to keep going and do it. Make yourself better, keep yourself in control and healthy.
Davide, you talk a lot about selfishness.
Yes.
And the importance of it. And many people would see selfishness as not such a positive quality to have.
But that's really conservative psychology. I think
that's what psychology?
Really conservative psychology.
Conservative psychology,
yeah.
Good.
Because selfishness actually can be related still to progression. You want to be better in your life in something, you have to look after that something to do. So if you want to be a better person for the society, that's what State of Change try to create in people, progressive people that is always better. You have to work for yourself first, yeah? So you want to give more to your family. I make an easy example to make understand the majority of people out there. You want to do more for your family. You need to look after yourself, work on yourself, then maybe create more possession, more material thing to give them. In the same way, if you want to be a better person with the people that you have around, you do have to look after yourself. How? Is selfish even those 30 pages that I'm reading every single morning? Just for have more knowledge, like this I can help you more. I'm doing it for me, like this I can help you though. You get me? Mm-hmm. Right? So I think it's fundamental working on us first to make us the best as we can, have touch our potential in what we can, what we love. Like this we can give away what's the results are.
It's true. There is definitely something about not spreading yourself too thin and taking care of yourself first. I mean, as I've said, I came through quite a long journey this year with chronic fatigue, and one of the specialists that I saw advised me or told me of this analogy, which is when you're sitting on an airplane, fit your oxygen mask first before the person's next to you. Otherwise, you're at risk of, you put two people at risk.
Exactly.
If you have been able to take care of yourself first, you're in a better position to help others.
You want to have more,
there you go.
You gotta do. You want to have more, you gotta do more. You want to give more to your family, you gotta work more. You're making more money, you can have more. You want to have more from your life for yourself to give away. You have to look after better yourself. Like this you can generate more work, more knowledge, more everything.
It sounds quite cliche though, doesn't it? I think there's something about not really understanding what one really wants though, what our true intention really is.
That's I think is fundamental in every single life. As Warren Buffett says once, if you don't know why you're waking up in the morning, you should wake up wrong. To be anybody is really easy nowadays. To be someone, you gotta do something a little bit more than the other.
And to be yourself?
Exactly. Right? Unfortunately, we live in a society that because of this visual society is dictated from prejudice, opinion. People is scared to don't fit in. Majority of the most successful people on the planet actually is people that doesn't really fit in. That's why they're there. It's the truth.
I'm laughing.
Because they're different, because they're doing more. Sometimes people really often is happening. You feel like you have so much people hating you because you are different, because you do in a different way, because you work in a different way, because you're relating with people in a different way. And they have opinion. Majority of them will love to be exactly in your position, I guarantee you that. Because you have something more, because you get something more, because you give something more, because you are different, because you're more than the others around. If you're doing everything like everybody does, how can you?
It's quite a challenge though, isn't it? I grew up in a sleepy village in Hampshire where I was one of maybe 3 children of colour in the school, and my mother didn't help situations by dressing me in the most untrendy clothes as well. So
thanks, Mom.
So I was like, I'm already different. Help me. And so I was forced, pushed, kicking and screaming to live in what I was, believing in this setup that had been created for me.
Cliche.
And it wasn't easy.
That's the point. Cliche. We live in a cliche world, dictated for social media, then I'm telling you what's good for you. Oh, look at the guy smiling. Majority of people in the world now is living fake life because are related to what they seen it. So the guy does that, the influencer is always having a smile, must be in my life too, I will be happy. And you end up to do something that is driven from what you're seeing. That is not what you want to do. That's why you need your own goal and working for yourself. State of change for yourself first, right? Is fundamental, finding your passion. What do you want to work
That's
for?
your task for today. Figure out what your passion is, but also know why you have that passion.
Yeah,
Write
exactly.
it down, fill in the blanks, just flesh it out.
Everybody should have a little goal every single day.
Every day.
You should wake up in the morning, you know exactly which one are the tasks of the day. Boom.
It's another
Keep
key fact.
ticking every day. Every single goal should be break down immediately the pieces. Easy to achieve, still little achievement. You're going at the gym 1 hour a day. What a big achievement, I did that even today. Oh, I'm exhausted, but on the long way, you're gonna be better. Still comfort and success.
Right.
You have to do uncomfortable things. The majority of the time, for succeed, you have to do what you don't want to do. That's the only way.
Right. And now I believe that you're going to make me feel very uncomfortable on these
Yeah, we
weights.
can try.
So, Davide, thank you very much for
Thank you.
being on Sassi Talks.
Thank you for having me here.
And we'll see you on the next episode.